The street children of Ecuador. You might not think that one person can make much difference in the world. However, one young woman named Laura found out that one person could help a lot. When Laura heard about the street children in Ecuador, she wanted to do something. Because of Laura, the street children of Quito have a brand new roof on their building. Laura traveled far from home to volunteer at the Cinco Sola project. She went to Quito, the capital city of Ecuador. Sinsaluca means without glue. The project was designed to help street children who had an addiction. The children inhaled the fumes from a type of industrial glue to numb the pain that they felt about their lives. The goal of the project was to get the children off the streets and away from sniffing glue. Sinsaluca rescued children from the streets who often lived in underground tunnels, parks, or condemned buildings. These children came from extremely poor families. Some of these children had held part-time jobs since they were 6 years old. These children sold newspapers or candy. Sometimes they recycled garbage or shined shoes. They often had little or no family support. They had no hope for the future. Many of them turned to drugs to ease their pain. Soon, Laura fell in love with the troubled street children. She wanted to do more for them. When Christmas came, she asked her family to give her a unique gift. Part of the project involved fixing up a building as a place for the children to stay. The building needed a new roof, so that was when Laura had her brilliant idea. Laura said, "I asked family at home to give a different Christmas present by donating money for the roof." They were more than willing to oblige, and when the money was wired, the director and I spent an afternoon buying all the necessary materials. There was even some money left over to buy some new toys for the children. Laura was so happy that she could do so much. Laura also learned a lot about the Republic of Ecuador during her visit. The country is in western South America. It is a bit smaller than the state of Nevada. Its western coast borders the Pacific Ocean. It is bordered on the north by Colombia. It is bordered on the south and east by Peru. Two parallel Andes mountain ranges run from north to south in the middle of the country. Ecuador also includes the magnificent Galapagos Islands. They became part of Ecuador in 1832. The most famous creature on the Galapagos Islands is the giant tortoise. These large, stately tortoises can get up to 4 feet long. They live a long time. Some experts believe their lifespan is 200 years. Slow and steady might win the race, but these creatures are not winning the race of survival. When the islands were first discovered, over 250,000 tortoises lived there. Today, only about 15,000 tortoises remain. Even with small numbers, these amazing creatures are one of the main tourist attractions of Ecuador. Tourism is a major source of income for Ecuador, but the country has other natural resources. For example, Ecuador has a great deal of petroleum and exports oil to many countries. The country also exports bananas, coffee, cocoa, fish, and shrimp. Many beautiful flowers are also shipped to the rest of the world from Ecuador. In spite of rich natural resources, Ecuador does not have a strong economy. More than 65% of Ecuadorians live in extreme poverty. Its government is trying to alleviate the problem of poverty. Poverty is the reason that many children turn to the streets. Volunteers like Laura are making a big difference for the street children, but she is quick to give credit to others who help with the project. One person who inspired her was a nun named Sister Eileen. Sister Eileen helps the people in the community in many ways. She helped the children with craft projects. She gave vitamins to the elderly. Her love and devotion inspired Laura and others in their work for the street children of Quito. One lesson that Laura learned from experience is that each person can make a difference. She says we can all make a difference. It doesn't matter on what scale. It may mean just providing love and attention to children who don't receive much of either. Through the small steps made by each person, change happens.